Hello, music fans. I'm continuing the top 10 of 2023 series that I'm doing and all the various subgenres that I'm into and listen to in 2023. Today I'm talking about my top 10 favorite black metal albums of 2023. And now I'm not usually huge into black metal, I'm more of a progressive metal fan. I do like the more progressive black metal, the more avant-garde, the more atmospheric and post-black metal. Those are kind of some of the black metal styles that I like. I don't really like the raw, old school, kind of weird, basic, noisy production black metal, so there probably won't be much of that on here. But if you like the progressive, avant-garde, atmospheric side, then you've come to the right list. But let's start with number 10, which is a little bit different. This one's more on the folky black metal side. This is Braid with Braid 2. Check out the song The Spirit Returns for a preview of this. It's the second album by this American one-man black metal project created by John Krieger. Really cool, so check it out. And number 9 is Melody and their album For We Are the Plague. This is progressive avant-garde black metal. It's the 7th album by this German band. Lots of great variety on here for a black metal band. There's clean singing as well as harsh shrieking. There's piano as well as intense guitars and blast beats. Number 8 is A Victory Over the Sun with Dance You Monster to My Soft Song. This is avant-garde progressive black metal with some sludge metal influences. Check out the song Thorn Woos the Wound for a preview of this. It's the 4th album by this American project from Vivian Tylinska, and it starts with an almost 17-minute long epic, which is the song I said to check out, Thorn Woos the Wound. Very cool stuff. Number 7 is Penopticon with their album The Rime of Memory. This is atmospheric black metal with folk and progressive influences. This is the 10th album by this American band. It only has 6 tracks, but 3 of them are over 15 minutes in length and are great progressive black metal epics that take you on a sonic journey through beautiful atmospheres and harsh intensity. Check out the song Winter's Ghost for a preview of this one. Number 6 is Flesh Vessel with Yearning. Now I wasn't really sure if this was like a black metal or a death metal album because it kind of has parts of both. Flesh Vessel, the album's called Yearning, subtitled The Promethean Fate Sealed. So I guess it's kind of experimental, pretty avant-garde, atmospheric as well. It's kind of like progressive blackened death metal. Check out the song Winter Came Early for a preview of this. It's the debut album by this American band. I love the beautiful keyboards on this album. There's fretless bass, which I always love. There's amazing and unusual instruments that are used like harp, flute, piccolo, ocarina, viola, glockenspiel, and sleigh bells. And a lot of those instruments really shouldn't work with extreme blackened death metal, but they do in this case. The vocals are harsh black metal shrieks, but they sometimes do guttural death metal growls. The album ends with a 17-minute epic called Eyes Yet to Open. Check that song out. Also check out the song Winter Came Early. Really good album. Number 5 is Thy Catafalque with Allfold. This is another avant-garde black metal, kind of post-black metal with experimental and progressive rock influences. It's the 11th album by this Hungarian band. I heard the early release single Nema Vermik and I thought the contrast between the synthesizers and intense harsh metal and dissonant riffs sounded cool, so I added it to my list to listen to. The album went all over the place. It's a black metal album, has mostly black metal shrieking vocals, but there are clean vocal sections. There's dance music sections, there's flute, and there's violin. A very wild adventure to listen to. If you like this, check out another one on that'll be further up on my list by Dodd Heimsgard called Black Medium Current. I think you'll like that as well. It reminds me of this album by the Catafalque. They're both kind of avant-garde and all over the place. As you can tell from my list, that's kind of the types of black metal that I prefer, is the progressive and avant-garde. Let's jump to number 4, which is Dawn of Ouroboros with Velvet Incandescence. This is progressive post-black metal with melodic death metal influences. Check out the song Rise from Disillusion for a preview of this. It's the second album by this American band that features great female vocals. Number 3 is Deadly Carnage and Endless Blue. This is post-black metal. Check out the song Swan Season for a preview. It's the 5th album by this Italian band. It's the first of theirs that I heard. This is for fans of Astronoid and Death Heaven because it's black metal influenced in the instruments, but the vocals are more beautiful, atmospheric, and harmonious singing as opposed to the typical black metal shrieks. Number 2 is Dodd Heimsgard with Black Medium Current. This is avant-garde black metal, the 6th album by this Norwegian band for fans of another great Norwegian black metal band, Enslaved, as well as fans of Isan. I think if you like those bands, you'll like this. But Enslaved and Isan have more progressive rock influence, but Dodd Heimsgard is more avant-garde. They have a lot of keyboards and piano in their music, classical influence as well as ambience, clean singing, in addition to the more expected and typical black metal style of shrieking, fast tremolo picking, guitar riffs, fast drumming, and evil dark atmosphere. I think fans of Xanthocroid will also like this because it has a similarly cinematic and grand feel to it like Xanthocroid has. And my number 1 is Enslaved, one of my favorite black metal bands. With their release Heimdall, this is progressive black metal. It's the 16th album by this Norwegian band. They've never made a bad album, but I actually really love their later catalog, their last 8 albums, including this, because they've been leaning more progressive, getting more towards progressive metal than the black metal sound. They started off kind of more on the black metal side with less adventurous stuff, less progressive stuff. But they've always had bits of both prog and black metal. They still do. I think this will please both black metal fans and prog metal fans, as long as the prog metal fans can overlook that harsh black metal vocal style. And that's it for my top 10 favorite black metal albums of 2023. Let me know in the comments down below what are some of your favorite black metal albums of 2023 that maybe I haven't heard, or what you think of the picks on my list, or if there's anything cool coming out in 2024 that you want to put on my radar. And stay tuned for the next video. Probably that will be top 10 progressive death metal albums of 2023. Until then, peace out.